came to Mexico because diving was my hobby, and I wanted to change my lifestyle and make diving my career, and that's exactly what I did.
Susan Deering, longtime resident of Manzanillo and owner-operator of Underworld Scuba, or Scuba Shack, explains how it all got started.
Well, originally when I came to Manzanillo, I was working out of the Hotel Sierra, which is now called the Tesoro. And we worked out of there for about 10 years and really enjoyed our time at the hotel. But we felt that we needed to become a full-service dive center. And that's why we ended up going with Patty and opening up a dive center, Patty Dive Center. And that's why I ended up getting my third certification as an instructor with Patty. I hold 2 other certifications. The first is with the YMCA. That was my first in 1990. And then a couple years later, I got certified with CMAS, which is Jacques Cousteau's organization. And finally, in 1998, I became a Patty instructor.
Susan prides herself on being what she calls an eco-operator, which means?
Yes, that means that we try to enjoy, not destroy. Whenever we take people out either snorkeling or diving, we try to tell them what to do, what not to do, what to touch, what not to touch. We try to make sure that our trips, either whether it's snorkeling or diving, are non-invasive. And so people can enjoy everything around them without doing any harm.
If you've never been to Manzanillo, come on along and take a look around.
If someone has never been to Manzanillo before, and that is a lot of people haven't heard about Manzanillo. Why is that? Well, we don't have a lot of flights here, but once you get here, it's worth the effort. What I would say is that this is what the real Mexico is like. This is where you'll find friendly, honest people. It's the safest place in all of the country. You never have to worry about anything. You can walk the beaches at any time. You can walk the sidewalks at any time, and it's just a really safe, fun place. But come on down and be prepared to do some fun stuff, because we've got waterfalls, we've got hiking, biking, kayaking, scuba diving and snorkeling, of course. And a very busy poodle that wants to get down and play with the cats.
When she's not busy running the Scuba Shack, Susan's obviously involved with a lot of animals.
Well, we have 2 humane societies here in Manzanillo. And one of the problems that people talk most about is the large amount of feral cats and street animals that many Mexican towns have, not just Manzanillo. So one of our goals is to spay and neuter as many dogs and cats as we can. And yes, you too, yes, you've been done. And with that, reduce the street animal population and give them a better quality of life. And so we have a spay-neuter clinic that we do every year, as well as our goal for our Humane Society is to do at least 100 spay-neuters per month.
Susan also runs and maintains a website with visitors in the hundreds of thousands each month. You'll find it at gomanzanillo.com.
One of the things I did about 10 years ago also is write a tourist guidebook about Manzanillo in the state of Colima. And so I took a lot of the things that appeared in my tourist guidebook, even though the guidebook has a lot greater detail, but what the internet allows you to do is put in a lot more pictures. So I took Go Manzanillo, took some of the things out of my tourist guidebook and built Go Manzanillo with the information that I thought tourists, visitors, or people moving to Manzanillo would like to have and needed to know in order to have fun here.
So if you ever find yourself south of the border, somewhere along the Mexican Riviera, be sure to discover Manzanillo, Susan Deering, and her friends at the Scuba Shack.
the size of that lime!